Why does the moon change shape? Subscribe for Sky Science. You've probably noticed that the moon looks different every night. Sometimes it's a thin crescent. Sometimes it looks like half a circle, and sometimes it's a full circle. Why is that? Is the moon actually changing shape? When I was a kid, I used to think that the moon was made of cheese. Not this kind of cheese, though. It'd be way too gross if it were. Instead, I imagined it was a big slice of pizza cheese, like the kind you get at a pizzeria. But if the moon is a giant ball of cheese orbiting our planet, why does it sometimes look like a little sliver and sometimes look completely round? Well, it turns out the moon isn't changing shape at all. That would be pretty amazing if it could do that. But the reason the moon looks different every night is because as it goes around the Earth, the sun's light shines on different parts of it. The side facing us is lit up just like the bottom half of a basketball when you bounce it around. But unlike a basketball, the moon doesn't emit any light itself. It's just reflecting the sun's light. And as it reflects the light, we see different phases. When only a sliver of the moon is illuminated by the sun, we call that a crescent. As more of the moon is illuminated, we get a half moon. And when the entire face of the moon is illuminated, we get a full moon. So the next time you look up at the moon, and it looks like a really thin crescent, just remember that half of it is always illuminated by the sun. The other half is always in darkness. And as the moon continues its orbit around Earth, we will continue to see different phases, including a waning crescent, a first quarter, a diminishing gibbous, and then finally a full moon again. And then the whole cycle will start over again. The moon is a cosmic mirror, always showing us the same face, always reflecting the same light. So remember, the moon isn't changing shape. It's just reflecting the sun's light as it orbits Earth. I make videos about space. If you want to learn more about the solar system and beyond, subscribe for more space truths. And thanks for watching.